Hey guys, your boy Fat Pat here, and we're back with another Bars Going Hard Thinking with Fat Pat. And today's topic is going to be being alone is what I labeled it, but it's basically about needing to rely on other people's acceptance and needing to rely on being in a relationship and all these other things in order to be happy. And it's destroying your happiness. It's destroying everybody's happiness. People who are like, oh, I got anxiety, I got depression. It's because you're letting non-existent, expectations from people because you're just thinking that they have these expectations. There's no expectations. Life is about just having fun experiences and being happy. There's no other fucking point to life. There's no fucking secret meaning. There's no crazy shit, alright? It's just being happy. And having unrealistic expectations based on everybody else's wants and needs is ridiculous. It's like the first thing that you really need to learn about life is who the fuck cares what anybody thinks. You shouldn't. It shouldn't matter. It's like you look at these people that have they got all these Instagram followers and they got 500 friends on Facebook. 495 of those fucking friends think they're a fucking asshole. Yeah, that's right. 495 of them, and half of them are your family. All right. It's like nobody fucking gives a fuck. Everybody's got unrealistic expectations, and even trying to meet them is just asinine. And you're never going to be happy doing that shit. It's like, fuck everybody. The first thing you need to do is be like, what do I want out of life? How do I achieve it? That's the only two things you need to think about. You think any more than that, and you're fucking up. Alright? It does not matter what people think. Because you think, if you have all these people around, it's going to make you happy. It's not. It's going to put more expectations on you. For every friend that you have to come around, that's another person that you got to try to schedule in time to hang out with. And then if you don't, they're like, what happened? I thought we were the bestest of buddies. It's like, fuck off. I got shit I got to do. That's why it's like, oh, well, they got 500 Facebook friends. Like, how the fuck are you hanging out with 500 people? There's 365 days in the year. Having fucking meet and greets with 200 people? What the fuck are you gonna do? It's not gonna happen. It's stupid. It's unnecessary. So, why put that expectation on yourself? You need to figure out what you want. And, I know these people are like, oh, well, I have anxiety, and so, there's nothing I can do about it. It's like, no. There's very fringe cases where people have had something horrible happen to them where they have actual social anxiety. Alright, the other 99% of the fuckers are like, oh, I got anxiety. It's like, no, you're a dumbass who doesn't have any self-discipline over their own mind, and instead of being, hey, fuck what that person thinks, and actually meaning it, you just sit there and bullshit. Or you pretend like you don't care what people think, but then you still freak out about it anyway. It's like, no, it's your fault. Sorry to say this, there's no work around it. It's like there's enough people that have been, introverts and reclusive and have anxiety, and they've been able to come out confident. So why can't you? Because the only problem is you, because anxiety is literally just thinking. So if you can't control your own thoughts, well then, what the fuck? Then you're already fucked. If you can't control your own thoughts, then you know what? Just jump off a bridge. Sorry to tell you that. It's really pointless, and I don't mean that literally. I mean you really need to take control of your life. Every single person. You got anxiety? It's nonsense. You need to figure out, okay, well, why are you worrying about it? Okay, well, does it actually have any meaning to worry about it? Oh, it doesn't? It doesn't have any actual effect? Okay, then I need to throw that aside and figure out what I need to be worrying about. There's certain instances where you do need people to like you, like if you're trying to network in, a job or something like that, or in a field of work, and you kind of want to go up in the world and go up in the ladder of bullshit. Yeah, you need people to like you, but people are already fake at work, so that's not a problem. You don't need to be fake in your regular life. We already do it enough at work, why do it at home? You need to take control of yourself, how you think, how you act, and what you want to achieve. And if you don't do that, well, then you're never going to achieve anything, and you're never going to be fucking happy. That's just the fucking truth. If you can't control your own thoughts, you are never going to be happy. And the first thing that you need to do is build confidence. How are you going to build confidence? You see people and they go out and they can do crazy, funny things in public and not be embarrassed. It's because they don't care. It's like the first thing to have people like you is being funny. So being all crazy out in public and shit like that, most people are going to enjoy that. They're going to enjoy that you have that confidence, and they're going to follow your confidence. Confidence breeds more confidence. If everybody's out here acting like a fucking bitch, like they can't be themselves, then nobody's gonna be themselves. It's like, you gotta be the front runner that goes out there and starts being your fucking self. It's like, and if people don't like you, then you're weeding out people that were fake friends the whole time. Because most people's expectations that they're putting on you, they're putting expectations on you because they want something from you. Alright? Your life is not about pleasing everybody else. You need to get what's good and right for you, and then worry about everybody else. Once you're secure, then you can go help the fucking hobo. Then you can go help the friend that's, dealing with their boyfriend crisis or what the fuck ever, you're dealing with. It's like, first worry about you. And if you're not worrying about you, well, then, that may seem selfish, but, no, it's not. You're not going to be happy. It's because happiness also breeds happiness. If you're happy, the person next to you is going to be happy. If you're walking around with a smile all the time, what the fuck that person's happy about? Let me go hang around them, see what's making them happy. And then that person will suddenly be happy and they'll go do some happy shit. Like, if you be nice to someone in a fucking supermarket, they're like, oh, that was really nice of them, and then they'll go in turn like, oh, I'm gonna do some nice thing for someone else, and it just becomes a fucking chain reaction. And you think that's not, that doesn't happen? Yes, it does. It puts you change people's mindset. Like, if everybody goes, if somebody gets cut off in traffic and then they go to the market and then someone's an asshole there and they go home and then their husband's got an attitude or whatever, that's just gonna breed unhappiness. But, okay, they got cut off in traffic, but then they go to the supermarket and someone's really nice to them. Well, that just counteracted the shit they just dealt with driving there. And then, you help someone put their groceries away, and that's more happiness. And then, they go home, and then they're like, oh, I had a good day. Then I can counteract my husband's unhappiness and try to make him happy. And then the world goes fucking round. But it all starts with building confidence. You need to have the confidence to be happy and make positive changes in your life, and then also that breeding out into other people's lives. Because if your friend sees that you're doing a bunch of positive shit, like going to the gym all the time, they're like, hey, well, fuck it, maybe I want to go to the gym. And they'll start going with you. And then you have a couple of gym buddies. And then you go to the gym and you meet people, and you meet more friends, and now you have those friends that you were looking for, that you were so worried about getting, and now you have them. Because really all you need for acquaintances or friends is just a common interest. So going to the gym or whatever, or, just doing anything. And bringing those common bonds. People are going to want to be around you if you're happy and you're positive and shit like that. But if you're all negative and you're unhappy and you're fucking looking at the negative of everything, it's just going to ruin everything. You need to build your confidence, and all of it starts with removing that need of expectations of other people, and that includes societal expectations of what you need to look like, what you need to wear, how your hair needs to be, what fucking, relationship status you need to have, and fucking job status and all that shit. Throw that shit out the window, because that's gonna do nothing for you. That kid that wanted to make his parents proud, and he went to fucking medical school and he did all that bullshit and got into fucking debt and all that garbage just so he can go to fucking school and be a surgeon or some shit and make all this fucking money. He's unhappy as a motherfucker. That guy's not fucking happy. Oh, his parents are happy that he's doing something good. That's fan-fucking-tastic. But he's now working fucking 10, 12-hour days doing some shit he didn't really care from the beginning. He wanted to be fucking an artist or a musician or a fucking school teacher, but that didn't make enough money, and Mama and Papa wouldn't have been happy. Fuck them. Mama and Papa aren't happy. Mama and Papa can go fucking drive themselves off a fucking cliff. Because fuck them. You need to break that necessity that you need a bunch of friends and you need people to like you and shit like that. That is the first thing that causes people anxiety. That's the first thing that causes people stress and bullshit like that. And it's it really comes to you rush into friendships and you keep friendships you shouldn't have. People that are using you and they're using you, but you just want to have some friends. It's kick them bitches out. Fuck, if every friend you have is using you, kick them all out. Find out what you really like, go find people that have similar interests. They're fucking everywhere. You can find them online, you can go to a fucking local place. They're every fucking where. Find what you like, find people that have that similar interest, hang the fuck out. And then once you have the people the friends that you like, you have the goals that you want, you figured out how you want to get there, the last thing on the list is everybody wants to find that lover, that soulmate, what the fuck ever. But the problem with that is the fact that they they so badly want that perfect, they want to just have that ideal social, like that relationship, so much so that they'll compromise everything that they want in a relationship just to have a relationship. And then you end up having two fucking people who are both over compromising for their relationship and they're both unhappy. You hear that shit on Facebook where like, if you don't want to kill your fucking significant other, then you're not in love. Nonsense. Bullshit. And yes, 100% bullshit. If you want to kill your significant other, you're in an unhappy relationship you probably shouldn't have been in. Honestly, when I look at people, 95% of relationships, people were someone they shouldn't fucking be with. And the reason they didn't find the person they really wanted to is because they couldn't stay single fucking long enough to actually get the right relationship. If you're constantly in a relationship, well, that guy that, you know, was trying to fucking, you know, talk to you in the supermarket or wherever the fuck ever, seemed like a nice dude, but you were already in a relationship, you blew him off. Okay, well, that could have been your soulmate right there, but you're too busy with fucking Bob the shithead who fucking drinks every night and acts like a fucking dickhead. That's your fault, because you know he's a dickhead, but you stay. And then you're like, you get other options coming in, you're like, oh no, I got a boyfriend, he's the greatest. Or a girlfriend, you can have an asshole girlfriend too, or a fucking clingy ass girlfriend, that shit's fucking annoying. No. Like, you need, if you're never available because you're constantly, oh, well, I'm rushing this way, well, you gotta be with someone in order to get to know them. Like, no, you don't. It's like everybody, like, every person that I know is like, they get in a relationship, and then once they go, oh, that doesn't work, but they'll sit in it for like 6 months, and they'll realize, okay, yeah, this is 100% not gonna work. Then they jump out, and then fucking 2 weeks later, a guy that they met 3 days ago, nope, that's my boyfriend. Or a girl that they just banged on fucking from a Tinder date, it's my girlfriend now. Because it's easier than actually going out there and trying to find someone who's actually good for you. Or staying fucking single. It's like, the necessity to have people constantly, like being around you, constantly being in a relationship and having that companionship, stupid. You need companionship? Get a fucking cat. Get a fucking dog. It's like, there can be your companionship. And then go actually wait and get to know people and fucking really get to know them and be like, do I want to be around this person? Do I want to be around this person for an extended period of fucking time? Do they have enough annoying traits that I can deal with, that I'm not worried about it, that I will still want to be around them for an extended period of time? Because that's a big thing. It's like people are like, oh, well, I like 1 or 2 things about them, or I like, oh, they're nice when we're out doing this or that, but, you know, when we're at home, they're fucking complete dickheads. And most of the time, they don't want to do that thing that I really like anyway, so really, they're good at making me happy 10, 15, 20% of the time. That's fucking stupid. That's not a good relationship. You should be happy in your relationship 80 to 90% of the time. And you may think that's an unrealistic expectation. No, in today's standards, that's fucking definitely unrealistic, because nobody's looking for that. It's like, you shouldn't be fucking compromising 90% of your time being unhappy for that 10% where you're cuddling watching a good fucking movie and both of you are actually paying attention to each other. That shouldn't be, you know, the out of the ordinary. That should be the fucking norm, that you're doing something that you both enjoy and want to be around. But, you know, like, once you realize that and you actually keep yourself available and you actually really look at options, like, be single for like 6 fucking months. 6 months, yeah. Then you might actually see some real options. Like, have some people to fucking compare to. Go meet a couple of different fucking people and compare and be like, okay, what do I like about this person? Well, how do they compare to that person? Okay, well, how do they compare about that person? Because getting in a relationship or a friendship or anything like that is just like going and buying something. You're weighing your fucking options, because guess what? Your time is a commodity, just like the dollar fucking bill. If you're sitting there blowing your time to any old motherfucker that'll pay you fucking 5 minutes of attention, you're wasting your fucking time. It's like wasting all your money at the dollar store and never saving up for anything nice. Like, what the fuck is the point of that? What the fuck is the point of wasting everyone on dollar menu fucking assholes when you could save up and get something that's, you know, forever? Like diamonds. But yeah, I think that's about all I got for this. Moral of the story, to recap, find goals, find out how to attain them goals, and don't overthink things about what people think. Don't worry about getting a bunch of friends, because that's not a realistic goal. You're never going to please more than 5, maybe 10 people consistently. So once you have those 5, 10 people you really enjoy, that's all you fucking need. Anything more than that, you're wasting your time, and it's a bad investment. And in relationships, keep yourself open and available for an extended period of time. Do not sit there and date every motherfucker immediately. It's like you can go out on a date with someone and not actually be in a relationship with them. And if they don't like that you went out on a date with them, you're like, I'm just weighing options. Fuck them. Going back to our statement 1, fuck them. That's the main thing you need to remember. Just fuck people, do you. Peace.